Hi, this is PR Sundar. Welcome to Pre-Market Report sponsored by taxbuddy.com, a leading tax filing portal in India. US futures are slightly lower and Asian market is mixed. Some of them are plus, some of them are minus. And I think China is opening after Chinese New Year holidays. So it's almost flat everywhere. And even SGX Nifty is also indicating about 20-25 point plus. But right now we have nothing to do with the global cues. So the local cues will dominate the market. And over the weekend, the Bajaj Finance came out with results which is in line with estimation by the analysts. And since the stock has been, I can say it's oversold. From it was 8,000 plus, it has come to 6,000 minus. That may recover if the market recovers. And markets will also be keenly looking at Punjab National Bank results. So though there are so many banks, State Bank of India, Bank of Baroda and Punjab National Bank are considered to be the key three PSU banks. So that will give an indication for Bank of Baroda and State Bank of India results on coming Friday. So the PSU banks will be reacting PNB results. And more importantly, today, how Adani Group is going to react and what is going to happen to Adani Enterprise FPO. So these are the two big questions now. First, let us talk about Adani Enterprise FPO. The issue price is around 3,100 plus. Okay, but now the stock is trading below 2,800. So I think as per SEBI rule, they are allowed to revise the band by 10% lower maximum. So in that case, so this works out to be 2,800. So probably that is the reason why the short sellers were not much interested in selling the stocks below 2,800. So that shows the slight recovery towards the end of the day. So will the issue price be revised downwards to 2,800? But as per Adani spokesperson, so that is not going to happen. But that seems to be unreasonable. But if in the secondary market, if it is trading more than 10% lower, so who want to apply in the FPO? So probably they still have time to react. So probably today evening or tomorrow morning, so they may announce something. Or there is a possibility they might even extend the deadline if they think that something good can happen in budget. And here everybody is working with some smartness. So Adani decided to close the issue just one day before budget, and because it does not want to take risk of budget. And budget, if like as per the rumors going around, if any tinkering with the long-term capital gains, so the markets may react too negatively, so that he can escape. At the same time, Hindenburg also played very smart. Just one day before the FPO, so they released all the scam reports. Markets have reacted very negatively. So if Adani thinks, okay, still budget is going to be a big issue, then it will make sense for them to revise the issue price downwards rather than extending the deadline. So extending the deadline may work negatively for them in case if markets fall after the budget. But if after the budget market shoots up, then it's a different story. So that is a binary event. So the risk is always there. So otherwise, they can always withdraw the FPO, but withdrawing an FPO is going to be, how to say, it's going to be a losing phase. So such a big group and a stock that is trading in Nifty 50, withdrawing the follow-on public offer is not a good sign. So not a good sign for the stock. Yeah. So we will see today, tomorrow and day after tomorrow, at least for 3 days, I would advise my followers to keep away from markets markets are going to be erratic, markets going to be volatile, and unless. And of course, if you are a skilled trader, then every crisis it gives an opportunity, but every crisis also brings more risk. So if you are looking at the bigger picture, last year Nifty traded between 15,200 and 18,900. So that was a very big range of roughly about 4,000 points. And the 50% Fibonacci retracement works out to be 17,050. So that shows that, okay, for the month of February, the support is around 17,050, or let us say 17,000, round it off. So the next major support is at 17,000. Okay, that is for the month of February. Of course, for today, yesterday's low itself should be the support. Coming back to resistance, for the last 2 months, a Nifty took support in between 17,660 to 17,800. 17,760 to 17,800 was the huge support area. Multiple times it came and took support and market moved higher. What happens when a great support is broken decisively? Then that great support becomes the great resistance. So clearly now the great support is around 17,000 and resistance is around 17,800. And again, all this I can tell you, they are all technicals, and most of the time technicals do not work during many event days. So this particular week, as I told you earlier, there are too many events. So this Adani FPO, how is going to go to sail through, and how budget is going to pan out, what Fed meeting is going to happen. Then, some small things like consumer sentiment data in US, manufacturing data, consumer price inflation data in Europe, US jobs data on Friday. So there are plenty of issues in this week. So during this kind of times, normally technical levels are not respected. Usually the technicals, works in a normal market condition and without any event risk. So keep watching for the India VIX. So for the stability of the market. So if India VIX is coming down, and then we can hope for some kind of a stability in the market. But if that is shooting up, then like even though temporarily market may go up, but eventually market will come down if VIX continue to rise. So you can definitely, I will like to close my eyes for the first 15 minutes of today's market, but you can see some large swings in pre-market and also the first 15 minutes of the market. So FII selling is really a big concern. So they have sold nearly nearly 0.75 billion, about 6,000 crores on Friday. So I do not know, say for example, people have applied, anchor investors have applied for Adani Enterprise FPO at the price band announced earlier. Now, if the price band is revised by 10% lower, so those anchor investors will not get that discounted price. So they will be paying higher price. So the only way they can escape, so they will continue to short in futures here. So that can add more pressure to the stock. So there are a lot of things, so it's not one or two. So there are too many things coming together. So this FII, logically speaking, anchor investors should be given the share at the same price as other people. Otherwise, there is no incentive for them. But of course, there are always pros and cons. Like as and when markets are good, anchor investors get the firm allotment and they make profit. So what is wrong once in a while if they lose? So now the way things are unfolding, okay, anyway, we will confirm in about week's time. Even the long-term bullishness is coming to a question mark now. So you may remember Nifty in September 2021 it was 17,600. After nearly 1.5 years, now again Nifty is around 17,600. So which means that last 1.5 year, our market has given zero return. So you may remember at some point of time, for many years, like more than 10 years, the US markets have given zero return at some point of time. Japanese market have given zero return. Chinese market have given zero return. Hong Kong market, UK. In 2017, UK market came to 20-year low. So that means 20-year return is zero. So there are so many markets in the world have given a 10-year zero return, and that has never happened to India. But I do not know. So the way things are unfolding, so I'm worried about this. Even like 1.5 year, 2 years zero return is also, I think, probably is unheard of in Indian markets. And Indian markets are, the way FIAs are treating India, they're just selling in India, they just continue to buy in other markets. So anyway, so we will wait for the budget and other things. And Nirmala Sitharaman ji has given a shock to the FIAs in 2018 or 2019, what people call Nirmala Sitharaman candle. So if there is any such shock is given in the budget, so things can change overnight. But what shock can be given? Since the corporate tax has been reduced already from 30% to 22%, so the probability of giving a positive shock, I think it is, the chances are very little now. So anyway, so we have only 2 more days for other budget, and it is time to be definitely careful in the market for traders. So intraday traders, no issues because they trade, they put a stop loss, they come out. So positional trade is going to be a difficult one. So that's it for now. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Thank you for watching.